I thought I'd grab a few seconds between putting on a loaf of bread to cook, you may hear the machine trundling in the background, and going out to the UCT summer school, because I wanted to explain partly why I haven't been doing videos much lately. So I've been very tied up in various sort of book projects. The main thing is that the book which has held me up for years and years and years has at last come out, My Years of Magical Thinking. This is a book by Lionel Snell as opposed to Ramsey Jukes, and the idea was for me to write a book for people who weren't from magical background but were reasonably sympathetic. So it wasn't really written for the people who read my other books, and I was hoping to get it published by a general publisher, but I've ended up doing it with a mouse that spins like my other books. So I was very glad when one person reviewing it for me, Phil Ford, said, "But now Lionel Snell steps out from behind his alter ego with My Years of Magical Thinking, a masterpiece that builds upon and somehow outdoes the earlier work. It synthesized a lifetime of thinking, writing and living magic, an ideal introduction to Snell's works for a new to it, and an exciting development for those who aren't." That meant a lot to me because I was afraid, I'm repeating a lot of the stuff which you've heard on these videos and is in SSOTBME and Thunder Squeak and Little Book of Demons and my various other books. And I was afraid, oh dear, I'm just sort of repeating things, but actually people have said that it comes together and it does add something, so it is worth reading for people who have read my other things. Anyway, I'm going to put the link to it. It's actually starts selling on Amazon, I think from February the 6th, but it's open for pre-orders now at price just under 20 quid or whatever the equivalent is for other countries. Now, obvious thing is, what's about the e-book? Well, the e-book is the thing that's keeping me very busy because I'm struggling with Quark Express, and gradually what was happening was the illustrations were falling apart when I tried to make it into an e-book, EPUB, and so I'm having to redo them and working on them, and a few other sort of weird things are happening. So I tend to have the e-book out, I hope this in February. I certainly don't want it to delay too long. If desperate, I'll go and get someone else to do it for me. Now, when that is done, that is going to be an enormous weight off my shoulders, a relief, and I have various other projects. One which is already in the pipeline because is to publish my Abramelin diary. About 10 years or more ago, I gave the diary to Aeon Books and they had it transcribed, and they gave me that before Christmas, which means I've got the text, but it'll need to be edited because I use a certain amount of sort of symbols and things in it, and some things I'll have to work out what I meant. It's much more detailed than the one that George Chevalier published in the 70s. It'll probably require some notes, though I don't want to spend a long time doing that. I don't want to delay it too much. And 3 introductions. The first introduction will be just sort of placing it in my life, how I first heard about the book, why I decided to do it, and that. Second introduction is a thing which I would have liked to have done, as sort of got an academic to help me out with, the history of the Abramelin manuscripts. But what I'm going to do is simply give a short summary based on, say, the new German translation that was done. Just filling in the details a bit about the past. And then a third introduction, which is really about what effect it had on my life and what value I got from it. So those 3 short introductions I need to write as well as editing it. and then that will be coming out from Aeon Books sometime, I hope not too late this year. Apart from that, I do have various other projects. I did some courses at Arcanorium that I felt might make little books, just as the How to See Fairies book did. And I also still have my eye on doing a cold reading course for Arcanorium. Not so much instructions how to do it, as an exploration of what effect it has if you practice cold reading. Anyway, those are the book projects I have. On the write-up to this video, I'll put in, like the Amazon link to my book, the present book, and later when I've done an ebook, I'll make sure that information is available. Thanks.